issue playing in Indiana because of this Freedom of Restoration Act? You know, like, and a lot of players are saying, a lot of people are saying that they're taking like in Indiana.
The issue going on right now in Indiana.
Yeah.
If the women's Final Four was there, I'd damn sure wouldn't have win.
Say that again?
Women's Final Four was there, I wouldn't have win. I don't want to be discriminated.
You wouldn't go. You wouldn't go.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Hold up. Slide I slide out. Yeah. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. Slide I slide out. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is take 3 because for some reason I have a tendency to start rambling about everything that come to my mind, and I don't want to do y'all like that. So I usually start over and kind of compact that into a good line of words that y'all can comprehend. Hey, I got a new subscriber. Hey, I want to thank that person for subscribing to my channel, which makes my number 334 instead of 333. I appreciate that. Let's get going. Hey, something about Brittney Griner. Brittney Griner. Have y'all heard about that? Brittney Griner is in Russia and she's detained because she wants to smuggle some vape material with some cannabis oil.
Breaking news now, Russian authorities have extended the detention of WNBA star Brittney Griner for at least 2 more months. Earlier this morning, a Russian news agency said local courts ordered her held until May 19th. Griner was arrested last month after customs officials claimed they found hash oil in her luggage at the Moscow airport. In Russia, that crime carries a prison sentence of up to 10 years. A human rights group recently visited Griner at the detention facility. She's sharing a cell with 2 others. She did not complain about the condition.
About that. So now she's stuck in Russia. She's stuck in Russia. That is so crazy. I am not disappointed at all. I am not disappointed at all. You get what I'm saying? Because Brittney Griner is up there with LeBron James.
WNBA star Brittney Griner is back in the news, but this time it's for a much happier reason. Griner and fellow WNBA player Glory Johnson tied the knot Friday in a ceremony in Phoenix, Arizona. The wedding comes after Griner and Johnson were both arrested on April 23rd on assault and disorderly conduct allegations in their home in Goodyear, Arizona. According to the Arizona Republic, Johnson's sister called the police to report that the two were throwing things at each other. Johnson's attorney issued a statement saying the couple apologized for the incident and that they were working out their problems.
She's up there with LeBron James to me. I don't like LeBron James. I don't like Brittney Griner. I'm sorry. It's like God should have took God didn't pick people to give good superpowers to. Let's just say it like that.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
LeBron James, for all his stupidity, he is a very endowed athlete. You get what I'm saying? He has gifts. He's like Michael Phelps on a court. You get what I'm saying? Even high, he can do what he do. I put Brittney Griner in that category of greatness in a way that she has those gifts. You get what I'm saying? And God didn't pick right. He didn't pick right. He gave them to the wrong people because she's dumb as shit. She's dumb as shit to me. You get what I'm saying? So she's over there in Russia and she's detained, and supposedly she's not leaving jail, or maybe won't leave jail until May the 19th or something like that.
One of the things we want to do before we get into the show today is we want to keep reminding people that NBA superstar Brittney Griner is still being detained in a Russian prison, because I just feel, and I think everyone feels, that we can't let her name disappear. No. We can't forget that she's there, because there's a lot going on in the world, a lot.
If there was a child right in front of you, sitting all alone, crying in pain from hunger, near death from sickness,
Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me?
But it just seems like it's important for us as Americans to keep her name up and on our lips, and remembering that someone is there trying to get back.
Yeah, I think we have a moral obligation to do so, and I know the necessary mandate coming from our government to make sure that we don't kind of hyper-socialize, this woman as a prisoner of war of Russia that would then disproportionately kind of entice.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm not, like I said, I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all. Obviously, you play games or you do things for money and you end up in situations that you should not be in.
Brittney Griner still jailed in Russia this morning, and now the State Department is saying the Kremlin has repeatedly denied the U.S. Embassy access to her. Ariel Reshef is here with more on the story. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you, Cecilia. This is certainly distressing. Brittney Griner was detained in Moscow, as you know, at the airport last month, accused of smuggling hashish oil. Now, weeks later, concerns for the athlete are mounting as Russia extends her detention. This morning, the Russian government extending WNBA star Brittney Griner's detention for another 2 months. The 7-time WNBA All-Star player was detained after video released by Russian Customs appears to show the 31-year-old athlete going through airport security near Moscow last month. The video then shows an employee removing a package from her bag. But despite being held for weeks, a source close to the situation tells ABC News that the basketball player is okay, saying her Russian legal team has seen her multiple times over the course of her imprisonment.
Stay the at home.
They are having a war in Ukraine, and you're in Ukraine playing basketball. And I know this was a couple of weeks ago. You get what I'm saying? But still, you let your money take you out of your comfort zone. You let money take you out of comfort zone. And that's something I was talking about with someone earlier, how people are easily bought. Y'all are easily bought. You get what I'm saying? And which makes it easy for you to get placed in situations you should not be in. You don't scope the situation out. You don't know enough to be out and far out like that. You get what I'm saying? You're not in a movie. This ain't a movie, dog.
Sorry, baby.
You get what I'm saying? This is not a movie. I get it. You want to travel the world. I get it. Hey, that's nice and that's neat. But see, most people travel the world with the mentality that the world has the same mentality as them, which is stupid because people don't.
Meanwhile, amid these historic sanctions, concern is growing for Americans detained in Russia, like Phoenix Mercury center Brittney Griner, one of the WNBA's most dominant players, who's been detained in Russia for weeks and has not been allowed to leave the country. The Russian Federal Customs Service said it discovered cartridges containing hashish oil in her luggage at the airport near Moscow, an offense that could carry a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison. Here's an apparent photo of Griner that was used on Russian TV and is now on their YouTube channel. It includes a track line that, according to one of our Russian translators, says, "The hope of American female basketball is posing in a police station with a sign with her surname on it."
Shut the fuck up!
So now you're stuck over there in a war around people who do not think like you do. You get me? Because you want to smuggle fucking cannabis oil and vapor material, and I don't know the correct term. Vape items. You get what I'm saying? Vape items, vape pens, or things like that. You get what I'm saying? You want to smuggle that shit out of
security near Moscow last.
Anyway, she's in Russia regardless. You get what I'm saying? When she should be in America. But no, you want to play basketball in fucking Russia. You get me? Why? Because you're following the money.
The necessary mandate coming from our government to make sure that we don't kind of hyper-socialize, this woman as a prisoner of war of Russia that would then disproportionately kind of entice Russia to make it a bigger deal than it needs to be, but entice Russia to make it a bigger deal than it needs to be, but entice Russia to make it a bigger deal than it needs to be, but I have to agree that we have to keep saying her name, entice Russia to make it a bigger deal than it needs to be. be, but I keep saying her name, and as journalists, do the necessary reporting to make sure that Brittany's back at home with her family soon.
Well, I know they keep saying, we don't want to antagonize. I don't want to antagonize anyone, but I do know that we do tend to disappear sometimes.
Well,
we get dropped off. We just they don't always remember to come looking for us. So I just want to make sure.
Brittney Griner is a WNBA player who, because they don't get paid enough money, in America, they need equal pay.
That part.
Have to go to places like Russia to play in the off season to make some money. So it's what a coincidence that even though she's been going there, it's just now during this war that they are detaining her and finding something. So obviously she's being used as a pawn.
The money. You get me? Just like LeBron James, stupid ass. He's not smart. He's just following the money. You get me? Hey, you got something for me to do, I'll do it for how much? You get me? People have when it comes to black people, and I'm seriously stretching it when I talk about Brittney Griner. I'm not sure how much of a black person she is. I don't really think so. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you've never been poor, you're not black to me. I'm not that might sound stupid, but you gotta think about it, man. That's something very black in struggle. You get what I'm saying? In the struggle. If you didn't, I'm sorry. There's probably nothing black in you. You probably don't even know how to be black if you tried. Hey, look, so people have a serious complex when it comes to money.
People that are broke will do anything to not be broke. They justify not being honorable to do it. It's just don't look the other way. Money is not real. It's not backed by gold, and as you see, they're creating currencies daily. So don't do anything for money, do things for love. And then you'll be protected and you'll know what real wealth is.
It's almost like a tunnel vision. You get what I'm saying? It's like gotta get money, gotta get money. And black people, I talk to you because every other civilization and every other race of people, their money is being controlled in some way that will benefit everybody. I'm sorry. We are pretty much the only ones who let it control us. We are like a fucking horse with a carrot in front of us, and all we see is money. All we want is money. We forget everything else and just go for the money. We make our videos with money in mind. We will say anything because of money, and Brittney Griner fits that category perfectly. You get me? So now she's stuck in fucking Russia.
Sorry, baby.
Because all she wanted was money. Money. You get me? It's gotta stunt, gotta floss, gotta get that money at any cost type shit. And that's so sad, but it is what it is. She's over there. You get me? Everybody over here screaming, don't forget her name, can't forget her and all that. Man, as far as I'm concerned, she forgot herself. She forgot herself. She forgot herself. And hey, I don't live in Russia. I don't, so I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This video is just basically me saying I don't care and telling you exactly why I don't care. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Your home is over here. You well protected over here. No, but you wanted to go over there because of money, and look at what happened.
If there was a child right in front of you, sitting all alone, crying in pain from hunger, near death from sickness.
Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me?
Stay the at home.
But anyway, bye.